Alex and Abby.
Hi, Vinny.
Vinny Caravella.
Space.
The final frontier.
Yes. We have some launch codes.
You know I love it.
I know you do.
I can't quite get there.
Blast off.
This is okay. Let's blast off. We have launch codes. This is Outer Wilds. This is yes. Okay, sorry. Maybe I should have started.
This
here.
is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Who cares about space? You can roast marshmallows.
Gotta aim this perfectly. Don't fuck this up.
Are you controlling this?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
Can
just
you
right.
get it
Terrible.
real melty?
What? No, that was just right.
I love a good crispy
Just
outer
a little
edge.
roast. Just a little roast. That's good. That's good.
No, what you got to do is you got to brown it on the outside, get the inside all tender.
Perfect.
And then just shove it into the fire at the last moment so you get that crispy black outer.
Yeah, you're right. Abby's got it. Like you
that's
gotta
it.
go up here for a while.
Yeah, and
then,
rotate it slowly, get the inside
Eat
all
that
soft.
Okay, yum. This is Outer Wilds. It's $25 available on the Epic Game Store.
All right, who brought the guitar to the campsite?
Oh man, is that a bad thing? I love bringing the guitar to the campsite.
Do you really?
I don't go camping with a lot of people, so it's usually not an issue.
That's fair. As long as you're not playing like Jack Johnson covers, we're fine.
Also, I like hiking camping, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, so I guess I don't really bring it. If we were going car camping, I totally would. Anyway.
Yeah, so what is this game, Vinny?
It's about playing guitar and roasting marshmallows.
Sweet.
Cool.
It is available on the Epic Game Store and I should say on Microsoft's Xbox One Game Pass currently.
Yes. And also just to purchase on Xbox. And also to purchase.
$25. It is TBD for platforms like Steam, also TBD for other platforms. This game is an adventure game about exploring space.
Okay.
I am on board already.
I am
Two things I love.
A part of this race of cool-looking aliens.
Whoa. It looks like an Instagram filter.
That was the art design. So we're gonna. I kind of just skipped through the beginning part here.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can explore this homeworld. This is where you start, and you can explore it, and you do to get the launch codes and do a couple of side.
And there's a little,
here.
there's a little. I played a tiny bit of this, mostly just this home planet. But yeah, there's a number of citizens you can talk to, and just kind of
get the
space to hang
flavor
out
of
in.
what's going on. The kind of tone is this civilization, or this small civilization, because there aren't that many people. It's a pretty small planet. Love to go to build stuff and go to space. The Outer Wilds is this like space exploring territory, but you can kind of see from the ship. We're a little slapdash about it. We kind of. I'm not trying to
there's wood on the
insult
outside.
the ship,
that seems,
but yeah,
it's not gonna work.
We kind of wing it.
The vibe I got from the way this culture seems to treat spacewalk exploration very much is like you are going camping.
Yeah.
It is very much like an outdoorsy kind of
Outer Wilds
level.
Yeah, and like you might die. That's what's happening.
I mean, that's usually how I feel when I go camping.
They have, and now I'm going to kind of go through this. I started from the beginning here, not from my actual save, because it's an adventure game. You're uncovering this kind of mystery.
Okay.
There is a precursor race that this civilization has found remnants of.
They've been dead for like 1,000 years or something.
I don't know if they have the exact timeline.
Yeah.
But they don't have contact with them, and they have artifacts and stuff like that. I can go to and so you're out there exploring, maybe trying to figure out what happened to them and what the story is. Let's look at my ship log. Now this will update in a very clever way, in a very smart way, with objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of look at some of the entries for my homeworld.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't unlock a bunch of stuff because I kind of just ran through it, but if you talk to people, you will get rumors. There is one here.
So each of these planets has like a moon.
Not necessarily.
Well, the little thing obviously is the moon if there is one.
Like this one does not, but you can see there's a little. Oops, I just got rid of it. But there was a little asterisk next to that planet. It means like, hey, there's an entry here you haven't read.
Okay.
And this was a rumor I got.
And the rumors are like side missions, or are they main story?
They're just like, hey, you should head here and look for this thing. Here's kind of a nudge in the right direction.
Threads to follow.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I can go look for Gabbro, who went to Giant's Deep to learn more about the Nomai statue, and that's the kind of precursor race.
Wow, okay.
So a little bit that I will just give away here is I walked by that statue. They only have 3 eyes. And the statue moved and looked at me.
Whoa, it's not a statue. That's one of those like statues in New York where they're all painted like gold.
Yes, and they look at you and then steal your soul.
That's not a spoiler. That happens in like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, you have to. You have to do it.
Spoiled.
Are you ready to take off?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go to space.
Can you customize your ship?
Not that I've seen yet.
Okay.
But maybe I haven't found it yet.
What are you looking for?
I'm just showing you my ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That we're going to space.
Yeah. This is my space suit. I'm not going to put it on quite yet. I could. Yeah, why not?
I forgot to put my spacesuit on the
So
last
did
time
I.
I went to space.
And died.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I got out of the ship and died.
I kind of feel like you're supposed to do that the first time because they need to remind you need a spacesuit.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
So
Those
you can
G-forces.
you can go. This plays a little like Lunar Lander, but you can go and explore.
Careful that tree.
Explore your homeworld if you want.
Wow, it's so small. You can see the curvature.
Yes, it is. Does not take you a long time to get to space.
Wow.
So you could go and explore this. Let's go to Giant's Deep, where
Well, you can see solar flares in the sun. That's
I know.
cool.
Yeah.
Don't,
Can you go to the sun?
Don't fly too close to the sun. Yes, and you can also die on this.
Yeah, I imagined.
Wow, that's cool.
That's how I want to go out.
So I'm kind of just looking around here. So you push. I'm playing with the controller. You can click in. That's my home world.
And you can kind of match speed once you've locked on to something.
Yeah, so you can see it's a little Kerbal-esque, but for those familiar with it, you can see my distance to it is the first number underneath the name of it, and the velocity away from it or towards it is the number underneath that. So I am going approximately away from it, negative 30 meters per second. As I push forward, now I'm going towards it. Okay? Away from it, towards it. You can see the number changing.
Yes.
And you can see the arrows to the left and right are kind of how aligned I am with it. So I can use left and right to kind of line myself up
That's
a little
cool.
better with it. Yeah. And left trigger and right trigger to kind of line myself up. If I don't want to do that, I can engage the autopilot, and you can see it'll kind of get me on track there. Uh-oh.
I have a
I'm
question.
going to walk around. I'm going to get back
Do you
want
to go back to your planet?
No. Yes.
So this is an adventure game. There is a story, but you can die.
Yes.
How does that work?
I'll show you
Okay.
when we get there, because we will probably die.
Okay.
Deep.
Actually, I'll show you right now.
Oh no.
Actually, let's fly into the sun.
Yes.
That's a great
That's a
way
great
to-
idea.
Okay.
It's the best idea I've heard all day.
Here we go. Let's put the trash in the sun. So let's see how far away we are. Pretty far away from the sun, but we'll get there in no time. Don't worry.
Yeah, once you start moving toward it.
15 kilometers. Not that far.
Yeah. We'll get moving. You can move pretty quickly in space. It doesn't actually let me autopilot to the sun, which is probably a good
I
thing.
feel like that's on purpose.
But I could autopilot to this thing.
Is that orbiting the sun?
Yeah. So I'm going to autopilot to this just to show you what that's like. So it'll try and match speed and get you there. And
Whoa, this thing is wild looking.
yeah, that thing is cool. But you can see the lining up is happening automatically.
Oh, cool.
And I like the little readout there that says like, hey, firing retro rockets. And so it's like, hey, we undershot the target, but we're close enough. So if I hold A, it'll try and match the velocity and try and get that thing to 0.
Cool.
Some things are easier to match velocity to than others, but we're going to head into the sun.
Yes, we are.
Which is going to be pretty near now.
Hey, it's right there. Hey, that sun is right there.
Okay,
Whoa.
here we go.
What's that thing?
I don't know.
Ah! Cool.
So that's Outer Wilds.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Is this some kind of god?
I am no god.
Whoa. Oh, cool. It has your, memories. I like that it showed us making marshmallows.
What a life. And here I am.
Wow.
I'm back here. So you can go talk to this guy and you'll be like, yo.
Did I just die?
So you're like, hey man, what's going on?
So basically you just always wake up that same morning?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So what it's worth noting is that this is not like a feature of this species. Like they don't
No.
just not die. It's
Nope.
that you are specifically caught in a thing that causes you to not die.
Okay,
So
so there's like a narrative.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it comes kind of in play with the story, so I don't want to give it all away.
Yes.
But this guy's like, yo, you have to go get the launch codes. It's the thing we did when you woke up. Because he doesn't know you're in this time loop. So you could just be like, got him. He was like, whatever. Let's get back on our ship. So that happens every time you die. So basically the gameplay mechanic of it is anything you uncovered or explored that gets added to your journal will stay in your journal. So if we had gone to that planet and uncovered something important, we wouldn't have to necessarily do it again,
That's good.
which is good. All right.
All right, now let's actually go to that planet.
Let's go to that planet. This seems like a game that would be nice to have, and it just seems like a track IR or
Oh yeah.
VR support. There is a free look around, and that would kind of be nice. Otherwise, you're kind of pointing your ship, which isn't always super nice. All right, we're going to go to Giant Steep. I'm just going to put the autopilot on. I do not believe, at least in the hours I have played, I've never run out of fuel for my ship.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's really a system you need to keep track of.
No, and also I'll unbuckle here. We're on autopilot. You can always refill your fuel for your jetpack and your health here.
Okay.
So if you make it back to your ship, you can always come back here. So you can see in the upper left, you have oxygen tanks and fuel, and that body in the middle, it will fill in red as you take damage.
Okay.
So let's buckle up.
Going to Giant Steep.
The planets here are cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And this planet is pretty cool.
Is this like a gas giant?
No.
Okay.
It's
Though I
something
don't
else.
blame you for thinking that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Have you been here, Alex?
No, I have not.
Okay, get ready.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Came in a little hot. It's a planet.
This is cool.
Yes, this is very cool. I am going to look around. You also have a roll, which you can use to kind of.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of land here.
There are islands, and they get tossed up in the sky into space by these.
Oh wow!
Tornadoes.
Can you get sucked into one?
Yes.
Okay.
I bet the property values here are terrible.
I'm gonna look for here.
This reminds me of that one island on Interstellar.
You see this smoke over here?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and
Smoke
land.
on the street.
So you can switch into this landing view.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it very much helps you find a nice landing, and you can also hit A here too to kind of match velocity. To
Wow, this
avoid
is cool.
bonk.
Bonk.
Your ship can get damaged, but you can also get out of your ship and repair that damage if you need.
It also feels like a slightly off landing is not really going to do any damage to your
No,
ship.
like I've wrecked pretty hard, and you kind of get out and
Yeah, as long as you're not fucking going face first into the ground, you're usually okay.
Okay.
or the sun, let's say.
Yes.
What's navigation on foot like? Wow, they're like little footlights.
First-person shooter esque. The only thing I actually do not necessarily like, and maybe it's for a good reason, I haven't found it yet, is you have to hold A, which makes you duck, and then release it to jump.
There's a guy in a hammock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there in a second, but like it's kind of like preloading your jump.
Interesting.
So you don't just
also barely duck.
Well, the gravity here is pretty high. It's
okay.
Barely duck. Sorry, yeah, you don't
Barely
duck that
do both.
much.
Yeah, this is a heavy gravity planet.
But yeah, so you don't just hit A right away to jump. You kind of have to preload.
It took me a second to get used to that, but
Yeah.
then I did get used to it.
I got used to it. It's not my favorite.
When you're playing, can you tell the difference in the way it plays with the gravity?
Well, yeah, for this for sure.
Wow,
'Cause you
that's
don't
cool.
jump high. I hear the tornado coming, which is probably pretty bad.
Oh, jeez.
I don't see this being an issue.
Okay, we should probably just wait inside this cave. The water's rising.
I truly don't understand how
We'll
this
be
would be
okay.
a problem.
We'll
That
be
guy
fine.
seems to be fine.
He's fine.
He's having a good time.
Oh, jeez. I should be inside a cave.
You've got your spacesuit on. It's fine. You're
Ask
gonna be,
him what's going on.
no.
Everything
Maybe we
is
should hide in
going
our
great.
ship. I'm gonna hide my ship.
I truly don't see anything wrong
Well,
here.
the problem is not necessarily right now.
It's when you fall.
Problem is, oh gosh. Buckle up. Okay, I think we landed. I think we're okay.
Yeah, see, look, this is nothing. It's
All
nothing.
right, let's go talk to that guy in the
Wow.
hammock.
Oh, no.
This is what this planet is, man. That guy doesn't care.
No, he really doesn't. Okay, let's go talk to him. So this is the guy that we were told was
Who's
here.
playing a clarinet?
I think
Gabbro,
he's
Gabbro.
smoking it. So this is more of the story. I'm gonna have to give some of it away.
Yeah.
But we'll get it a bit, not too much. So he's in on it.
Okay.
Oh.
But he's the only one who feels like he's in on it.
Hornfels is the guy in the observatory, right? The
I
guy
think
who
so,
gives you the
yeah.
launch codes.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well,
Just letting you know, there's a virus threat on this planet.
thank you. So yeah, you kind of get this story about the statues might be connected to this event that's happening to you. That's the same thing that happened to
Yeah.
us. This is where you get that it's not just us, not the species here. So I'm gonna skip this for now.
Yeah.
I do want to ask him what's up with this planet. Yeah, pretty messed up. The writing in this is pretty good.
So there's a couple of these planets that are sort of like seen as sort of the, if not unexplorable, then at the very least like very dangerous. And I think this is one of them, right?
Yeah, so there's a current underneath all this water that prevents you from going too deep. And part of the story stuff is that you might be able to figure out a way to bypass that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go explore the rest of this planet.
Later, dude. Enjoy
Later.
your clarinet.
The signals that come up, it's probably this guy, but you have a device. Nope, that's not.
Whoa.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There it is. Which can lock onto signals.
Oh, he's a signal?
He's a signal,
His
and now I've
clarinet?
identified him.
Signal,
It's just-
Gabbro.
It's him. So those are Outer Wilds Ventures signals that are kind of related to things of the Outer Wilds. But you get different ones over time that you can select and
neat.
lock into. So if I need to find him again, I can follow his signal.
Something glowing on that other island over there.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
see that
shall
too.
we?
Wait, we don't want to explore this one?
Well, there's
th-
barely anything on
Yeah,
this
there's
one.
not too much on
Oh,
here.
okay.
So you do get this. Let's see here. This is part of the ghost. Yeah. So ghost matter will kill you.
Oh.
You do have
You have
this
a
thing
detector.
called the. I forget what exactly. Oops, that's the wrong button. Exactly what it's called, but you can launch this probe and use this camera, and I
cool.
can see the ghost matter with the camera.
So is it just like smoke? Smoky stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of a hazy. You can't see it on your own,
Okay.
But if you walk into it, it's bad.
but you can see me there.
Wow.
That's me. This is a still camera, so even if I move, you won't see me moving. But let's see
That's
if I
neat.
can take another picture of it, and I can get close to it. And as I walk past this camera, you're going to see me. See?
Oh.
And I'm walking right towards it, and I would die if I were in there. You do not
Oh.
want to die,
Cool.
or you don't want to go in there. And you can very easily retrieve the scout by holding down the right bumper.
Wow, that's really neat.
It is neat. And you can kind of launch this wherever.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Cool, right?
Yeah, it's going to go into orbit.
Okay, now bring it back.
Don't you want it to go underwater?
Oh, you can see the like
Come
core.
back. And we can kind of see what's on. And the. Oh,
Uh-oh.
all right, let's get out of here. I'll put that away. You have your flashlight. You can use your jetpack, though this planet has a high gravity.
So it's not going to do you a whole lot of good.
Yeah, and you can kind of see outside the fuel meter on the upper left. That's how long I can use the jetpack, and then it kind of recharges. Yeah. All right, let's get back on here. We're going to explore this planet. If I go back to here, it might, update exactly the stuff I just found out. So this is the stuff he was talking about. I did button through a lot of it, but you can go in and kind of get the breadcrumb trail for what you want or what you're looking for, which is neat because it's a big place to explore.
Yeah.
I also really like that it says there's more to explore here, so there is more on Gabbro's Island to find out. I'm sure if I go through his dialogue tree,
You'll get all of it.
it would clue me in more, but we're just for the sake of time going to move forward.
All right.
You can also look, it kind of explains that little scout, how it works. So it very nicely tutorialed inside I don't forget what that's called. There's a name for it. In the game. Doesn't take you out. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's okay.
Hit a couple of trees on the way up, but we're fine.
Oh, boy.
Ah, boy.
Everything's fine. Everything
All
is
right.
fine.
All right.
Whoa, look at that big tornado.
I know.
Get inside of there.
Oh boy, we can try it.
I feel like going inside is maybe not going to go well for you, but this is exactly why you should do it.
Why don't I land? I'll go from the top down.
Yes. Like a toilet.
Rise above.
Oh.
Can you see
Okay.
them from the outside?
Not really.
But I'm gonna guess it's right here.
Okay.
You could be right. You could be wrong. I don't know.
I may be right.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh
Whoa.
boy.
Oh,
On the
Hachi
back
Machi.
around. Oh,
You can
it's
do
really
it.
hard to get back in it. It's pushing me away.
Oh.
I
You
mean,
got
it
in
is
there, though.
like wind.
Come on.
Wow.
The tornado is like, look, dude. You think you want this? You don't want this.
Yeah.
All right. You don't want none of this.
All right, I'm gonna go a little further over it. We're in like the atmosphere now. Okay, and then it's okay. Right here. This is the business. Nope.
Not at all. What
Not
is
even
that?
remotely.
Oh, I want to get to the core though.
Whoa, what's the thing on the core?
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Abby, I don't know.
Wow.
What is the
We
thing
don't
in
know
the
what's
core?
going on there yet.
All right, let's explore the island a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, that's a thing.
This is another island.
Oh, look at that glowy stuff.
I wonder if that's like a landing zone.
Is that what? Oh, does it like suck you in?
These don't, but when you're on foot, they do. I don't think this one necessarily sucks you in. Maybe it is. No, it's not.
Okay.
All right.
Look, you got there. That's the important part.
Let's get out of here. Unbuckle. Go down. I should probably redo my fuel, but we'll be fine. So this is, I believe, Statue Island, if I remember correctly. This is where those statues, I think, are made.
That would make sense, it being called Statue Island.
Well, I think there's another island floating
Just
by.
going by.
Here's where you use your jetpack.
What is up with the plate tectonics on this planet?
There are none because
Okay.
it is water.
Right.
That's a statue. That's what they look like. So that's the three-eyed
It's not looking at you.
raven. So you
More like the three-eyed graven.
well, you're nice.
Good one.
So see this little line here
No.
on the pedestal, this like circular
yes.
thing, the chalk. That's their language, the precursor language. So we built a translator,
Oh.
and we can hold
Looks
it
like
to
an
translate.
ear.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I mean, the way they have it is very simplified, but lines of dialogue will branch off from these. So if there's a conversation, it'll all branch off.
Oh, weird. It says no delivery menus, please.
These crystals affect gravity.
Wait, you're walking on the wall?
Yeah, that's the gravity crystals.
Oh.
Yeah, when there aren't any, gravity will return to normal. Oh boy, I need to get in here before one of those tornadoes come.
Oh, well, you better hurry then.
I'm hurrying.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Hi.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
Oh, no, Biddy.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No.
Come on. Oh boy. Oh, that's a tornado.
You're alive.
Get into that purple thing.
Is that important?
I think these protect you.
It's like a little
okay.
jello.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. When I was doing this at home, I always tried to get to one of these when a tornado came. Because you do crash back down onto the water. Here
Like
we
this.
go. And then it gets a little water, splash, and then
Okay, we're fine.
then that kind of goes away.
Good work.
Thanks. So, let's explore some more.
Ooh.
So you can see that they're going to test the memory statues tonight.
I wonder what a memory statue is.
Clock said it could be dangerous, so we can't come, and you can see more writing kind of
Okay.
spirals off. They're kind of saying, we're not supposed to go. And what if they lock the door? And they said, what if we go the other way? So, there must be another way down there.
Interesting graffiti.
Mm-hmm. Dang kids.
Having normal conversations through graffiti.
So let's move. Woo. So you would explore the island, kind of looking for a way in. There is some more stuff up there, which I'm not going to look at right now. Let's go find a way into the memory statue land.
Yes, I would like that.
Is that on this island or elsewhere?
Yes, it is on this island.
Could you potentially just jetpack your way over to your ship and ignore all this?
No, I don't have enough juice. You
Okay.
might be able to swim, but the current can be pretty strong.
Do you ever get upgrades or anything?
I have not gotten any upgrades, and I don't know if there are. I
Okay.
have not.
Interesting.
Mostly about exploring and fun. I would imagine the open-ended nature of it, having upgrades might break some of the game. But here we go.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What are we doing here?
I'm exploring.
Oh. This is like under the island.
Huh?
Wow. Clever.
Huh?
Who would have ever thought going underwater?
Not me.
I am in a suit that is capable of going into space. It is also capable of going underwater. So here we are now in the workshop. You see, look, they're making these statues. Oh,
Oh, no,
he
they didn't
died doing what he loves.
They didn't finish.
Hello. Little hop. So along the way, you will find other things that this is like a recording,
Mm-hmm.
not handwritten. So there are going to be multiple tracks on here. So we translate it. So this is basically telling you, hey, these statues pair. This is an experiment to see the memory statue pairing. We got something called the Asch Twin Project added to our list.
The Asch Twin is that weird double moon thing, right?
Around the sun, yeah. The Ember Twin and the Asch Twin. It is a very nice sculpture. Okay.
All right.
you kind of get a lot of the story for the memory stuff here. So our ship log was updated, meaning that if we die, we will come back with that stuff in the ship log.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which is good. So I'm going to explore a little bit more because I want to show what these are. So there are two types of pedestals.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to get both of them here? Yes. Okay. So you find these plates, and if you put these plates on, usually these columns here, when they combine, click, they'll get some writing. And you kind of get some more stuff. I don't want to spend too much time on all the text just because it's a lot of the fun of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Is discovering that stuff.
Yeah. So I kind of just want to show what that does.
Gotta say, this culture is doing a lot more with stone than just about any other culture I've encountered.
And then if you take these plates, so you can take them off, and you can kind of see the picture, Alex, you mentioned before, that double thing. That is a picture of the Asch twin.
That does kind of look like it, yes.
These projection things here give you kind of a view to a similar one that would be
Whoa, drug trip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the god that woke you up.
That's right. So what I inferred from this, and no spoilers here because I don't know, is I'm assuming that 3 of these have been paired. So I know one other person, Gabbro.
Oh.
So maybe there's a third person you haven't met yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe there are people who just haven't died but have the things. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. I don't know.
Hard
You
to
should
say.
just start killing people and see what lights up.
Yeah. I'll just bring him into space. And
It's a dark turn for this game to take, but one that I respect.
So I'll put this down.
Uh-huh.
So by not going through all that text that was in there, I may not have updated everything in my ship log, but for the sake of this quick look, we will survive.
Okay.
Whee!
Kind of get out, and now I can unlock this door that was at the...
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so there is some Zelda-esque, like, hey, this door is now unlocked, but if you die, it will lock again.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you know how to get back
why?
there.
What's the point of unlocking it?
Because if you don't die and you want to come back here, like if you get back to your ship and it's like, there's more here.
So what else do you lose when you die?
That's kind of it. Just time.
Okay.
A lot.
So you just wouldn't revisit that area?
Unless you needed to.
I probably would just for completion's sake.
Oh, okay.
Can I make it up here? Nope.
Uh-oh.
You cannot. But you can make it to there.
I can. I don't think... Oh, yeah. So
Whoa.
the back button is the map.
Cool.
You can kind of see where I am. It's not a huge solar system, but
Whoa.
it is neat.
What's that big...
This thing?
Yeah.
That's like a comet.
Neat.
That's the first,
Interloper.
that is the first thing I landed on when I started, and when I got out of my ship, I died because I didn't have my spacesuit on. I did not go back there. So let's go back on the ship. I'll go do a flyby of that Asch twin. I think it's a very cool place. But first I'll go here and I'll show you how this kind of updates with the log. So we kind of went to Statue Island, we kind of went to the Statue Workshop, and they mentioned this Asch twin project. You can kind of go in here and see what they're talking about. Which is cool. Which is a good breadcrumb trail for exploring this place.
Yep.
And if you're looking for mystery. All right, here we go. Oh, we're in space already.
Yeah, I think maybe your island got launched.
Sure did. There it is.
Yep. It'll find its way back eventually.
It's neat. Like, there's a lot of creativity in the universe design.
I greatly enjoy a solar system that is just quirky.
Just
It's just weird and quirky.
Yeah.
Let's go near this thing, and then we'll go to the Asch twin and maybe end it there. Because this is so far, unless there is a big wrinkle, kind of what the game is.
Right.
You're kind of exploring. There are challenges in the exploration sometimes. There are like timed challenges, but you can kind of see from with the water there, if you're worried about flying into space, you could die in there. There was other stuff to explore on that planet as well. I just did not look at it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. Coming in.
Check this thing out.
I don't know what's on here. Like I said, I went here and then
Looks like a damn Metroid.
It kind of does. All right, let's see if we can land on it.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be easy.
It's coming down.
It's like a brain.
Alex,
Or a cauliflower.
played a lot of Kerbal.
You did.
All right. Very often, so to come out of that view, you hit the B button to come out of that down view, and then I always hit the stick to move, but I'm still at the control. You have to hit it twice. This doesn't sound good.
No, it's all. This is great. What are you talking about?
Get on the other side of it.
Oh.
No!
Vinny, did you pick a bad time to come to the comment?
Why?
That seemed like a bad time to go there.
We made it. Let's go to the Asch
Why
twin.
does the universe keep trying to throw you into the sun? Does it normally crash into the sun?
I think I think its path might be.
What timing?
That's great. That's our conversation with Gabbro. I do think so. They gasp every time you wake up, and I think the gasp might be longer the longer you've been playing. I don't know if that's true. There are definitely different gasps, though.
It's also you see a little thing shooting off that moon or planet every
You
time.
find out what that is too.
Whoa.
So the dialogue doesn't change all that much with him, but you can keep being like, "I keep dying."
Please help. Please stop me from constantly dying in space.
All right, let's get back in here. Let's get out the controls. Somebody remind me to put my suit on before we land.
Okay.
Nah.
Whee. And again, you can just explore the rest of your own planet, which is very interesting. Though some of the exploring your own planet, maybe this will be explained later in the story. You're like, why hasn't anybody walked the 20 feet over here to find this very important thing on
really?
our own planet? All right, where was I going? Asch twin. Yeah.
This is Ember Twin.
The one above it is the Asch twin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I'll put the autopilot on and then put my suit on as the ship takes over. I like a game where you can walk around inside your ship,
Yeah.
even if it's very limited. But this is not like No Man's Sky. You're not, getting bigger ships and.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a possibility this will also orbit close enough to the sun to kill us, but let's take a look.
This one's so smooth.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna override the autopilot here. We're gonna get pretty close. So not a lot of ways to get inside there necessarily.
Ooh, it's like some Mario Galaxy shit.
Yeah. This Ember Twin though.
This one's got some nuance
some
to
stuff going on. Yeah.
Whoa.
So this is, I really came to enjoy this game. Took me a little bit, but I think it's just as the story kind of opened up, I really.
Yeah, I'm super engaged.
I've put it into landing view here. I am going too fast.
Whoa.
I've lost.
It's like a big sand planet.
Yes. Oh boy.
You're fine.
Ah!
It's not good for the vents.
Just sand.
Yeah, but you ever get sand in like your underwear?
Or your hyperdrive.
Yes. All right, slow down.
Gosh.
Ah,
Oh, no.
oh. Okay. Well, I kind of wanted to just show the damage there. What happens?
Yeah, that's what you wanted to do.
All right, this isn't where I want to be.
You want to be on the other one.
Yeah, I wanted to be at the big glowy pillar of light.
Oh, gosh.
I know, sorry.
Wait, I thought you wanted to go to the other one, though.
I can't get to the other one right now. Or at least, that's not where I want to be. I want to be
Okay.
here. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm going to crash land this, maybe. Here we go. Just right here.
It's a very light crash.
That's
right.
that.
That's
Gotta stay.
Right.
You're sideways.
Right here. Hi. Oh, man.
That's fine.
Just right
This'll
here.
work.
This is the place.
Jesus.
This is giving me a
like
headache.
this?
No. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay.
For once, the first
somebody
time.
else's lander's there.
The first time I tried to land, I had a very similar experience.
Yeah, but the difference is this is definitely not my first time.
Oh my goodness.
I played a lot of Kerbal. All right.
Could you autopilot land?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm giving you guys the tour. Look at this tour.
Oh, yeah,
of
I'm
this
definitely
planet.
seeing...
Let me take it off of the. I got to unlock from here because every time I try to match velocity, it is messing me up. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Look at this landing pad, right here. There it is. Look at that. Right here. Look.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, sure.
It is now.
The problem was I was matching velocity to something that was not this.
Oh.
Hi.
Cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Neat.
Let's get to that sand planet.
Pretty neat. Hold on. I want to show you. Oop. Uh-huh.
No one's watching it.
Weird, right? So you can remove this and then put other
Ooh.
ones in if you find other ones.
That's neat.
I'm going to hoof it. Which is probably not the smartest idea, but
Ooh.
What's the fall damage like in this game?
It exists.
it's death. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're good. So this is another signal.
Can you spacewalk?
Yeah.
Cool.
Put your suit on though.
Yes.
So you get this distress beacon frequency, escape pod number 2, that I now have. So I can switch back and forth. You see at the bottom there, outer wilds or distress beacons. And if we jump in here, we kind of realize that
Hey, someone left the door open.
that they crash landed. This precursor race crash landed in escape pods here.
Wow, just like us.
Yes. Well, listen, mine was an intentional crash. But you kind of get this context for them crash landing, and they set up this civilization here, or this. There's a lot of text on there. It's very cool. You should read it. But they set up. Oh, turn my flashlight on.
Oh.
They're a city here, but the sand is rising in here, so this is kind of a time thing. Okay, don't
For
fall on that
us?
one. Yes.
Oh. It's falling from the other planet into here, right?
Yeah. This will puncture your suit.
Oh.
You can patch your suit though. Okay, so this is the way. The sand will rise.
Have y'all ever been to Luray Caverns?
No.
I don't think so.
They're cool.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
You're fine.
I am fine. Here we go. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. Climb up through the opening. Got it?
Got it.
Sandfall. Left. It's dark in here, too.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a cave. There's no light in there.
Rock formations, and then up.
That sounds right.
Ouch.
Owie.
You saw my ship was broken, like the windshield was broken. I could just go outside of my ship and repair it if I had wanted to. Okay, we are almost there. This is going to talk about the bridge. I can just hop it.
The sand.
The sand.
Sand waterfall.
Don't puncture my suit. Okay.
So wait, does the sand like open or like fill up and drain sort of like a hourglass or something in these two planets?
You know, I haven't necessarily seen the drain portion
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if that's like
It's not like a back and forth.
So you can patch it up.
Oh,
Okay.
you're fine.
You'll just lose some.
There's a little sand in there, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's a little irritating. So here I am in their settlement. I haven't seen the drain portion.
Okay.
When I get in here, it'll become much more noticeable, the sand rising. So there's a lot to explore here. I'm not going to explore all of it.
Whoa.
But if you don't make it here quickly, this part gets all filled up with sand. And you can't explore all of it. You see it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
rising.
Yeah. So you lose access to, you can kind of see some of it, lose access to some of these rooms here. And if you're in there, you will die.
Wow, that's
And
neat.
it is a terrifying death.
Oh, wow.
I was in there and it's slow and horrible and not fun.
That sounds right.
But if you are fast enough, you can kind of scoot around and get the writings on the wall. I kind of fill you in on a lot of this stuff.
So is that really what you're finding? Those are the only quote-unquote collectibles or
It
whatever?
seems the writing. It
Yeah.
seems like that's kind of what you're after.
Okay.
I mean, it's writings, set pieces. I mean, that's what you're after here.
Okay.
You're not getting a giant laser gun.
Yeah. No
Like,
treasures.
not necessarily. At least that's not what I've found. Nothing tangible that you're really taking with you. But like you are finding cool things if you can get there in time.
You're here for the information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the story. Like I don't think
Experience is your
I
treasure.
did not fill up my tanks. So if you find trees or plants, it can restore your oxygen, and there is one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I should have done that.
You just like suck on some leaves? What do you do?
I don't know. It just says trees nearby, oxygen replenished. All right, let's go this way. I haven't been to this part yet. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm in the kids' room. This is kind of depressing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay. There's a giant monster skeleton in one of these rooms that looks like an anglerfish. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh boy. Is there an easy way out of here? Oh boy. One more kids writing. You can kind of tell the kids writing because it's all like scraggly looking.
Oh, cool.
I'm not going to read it all right now. Keep moving. Let's see if I can get back to that cave. It's near the beginning. How's our sand doing? Let's see.
Getting up there.
Oh yeah.
Sandy.
Getting sandy. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Okay.
We're okay.
That's for the best. I kind of want to get back up there. Can I make it? Let's try.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh yeah. So that's the trees.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is there a similar thing for fuel?
I feel like once I did fill my fuel, but it was like a fuel tank. Oh man, all this text, the stuff I haven't seen, I just want to sit and read it all, but I'm not going to. So this is where you turn the power on for each of these neighborhoods.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Turn the lights on.
I like the noise it makes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna end it by going in one of these rooms and
Oh,
get
no.
crushed.
Wow.
Why do this to yourself? I don't like
But
this.
I want to show. Yeah, this is terrifying, right?
Yeah, I don't
like
like
once you
that.
realize you can't get out of here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you're getting crushed in the door frame, too. Ew, what squishy noise?
It's like not pleasant. This is Outer Wilds. I think it's super neat. I don't know how expansive it is.
Like how long it goes.
Yeah. There aren't that many planets, but they're unique enough where they feel very bespoke, very, curated and crafted.
And it seems like there might be reasons for you to come back to them multiple times depending on where the story takes you.
Yeah, there's a mystery to be solved here. It's an adventure game. And again, like we kind of said, you're acquiring knowledge,
Right.
not necessarily a chicken to open up a thing.
Right.
But it's cool.
Right
I like
on.
it. $25 available on the Epic Game Store or Xbox One, or available through Game Pass now, or at least currently when we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
TBD on other platforms.
All right.
Yeah.
Eat that marshmallow.
Roast some marshmallows and enjoy exploring. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.